Okay, well, Rosie's going to say a greeting, and then I will let you guys know exactly what she had to say. Well, Rosie said that she's very happy to be with you guys today in this teleconference, and she wants to welcome everybody. She gives everybody a very cordial welcome, and she is going to be speaking today about some of our nutritional products and about their content and about what our wonderful products are good for. Okay, well, we are going to begin with what she calls the launch of what should be the start of any nutritional product. And we're going to be speaking about something that's very, very important for the health. We're going to start by speaking about our Ultra Body Cleanse, which is an intestinal cleanse that we should all be taking advantage of. So this is, as she mentioned, a two-part system. And our first part is our pills. And the function of our pills are exactly to remove anything that is stuck to your intestines. And as she mentioned, she made the comparison to Clorox. So this is what, like Clorox removes stains. This will remove anything that is not supposed to be in your intestines. Our main ingredient in our detox pills are the senna leaves, which is going to help remove all the toxins of all our meals that have not been expelled from our intestines. So as you take these pills and they enter in your digestive system, what they start to do is they start to bring your intestines, as we could call an example, is back to life. And as it's an aid to help restore our intestines, as she's sharing, that they are loaded with enzymes and lactobacillus and probiotics. As it drains your intestines, it's going to clear all your intestinal canal. And then we have the second part, which is the tea. The tea is to be taken after dinner, which is going to help the pills to flush whatever it was that they have helped to remove. And as she was sharing, we take our tea after dinner, and we take our pills 20 minutes before breakfast on an empty stomach. And what we suggest is that you don't let the tea soak for more than 5 minutes. If you let the tea soak for more than 5 minutes, it could cause cramping. And another suggestion is that followed by our tea, it's very highly recommended that you guys take an 8-ounce glass of cold water. And the pills, it's recommended that you take 2 pills, as we mentioned, before breakfast, but you need to consume a large amount of water. So we recommend that you drink 16 ounces of water with your pills. And a very high recommendation is that for people that already are aware that they have very either sensitive stomach or they have a problem, a slight heart problem, or maybe you're diabetic, then we recommend that you take your pills after your breakfast. And the recommendation is that you do your cleanse for 7 days or maybe for 15 days. And it's very recommended that you might be able to do this every 3 to 6 months. And for those of you that have super sensitive stomachs, please pay attention because we're going to give you a very good recommendation. Okay, so as we mentioned, if you have a very sensitive stomach, the recommendation is that you start just with the pills. And you start by taking 1 pill a day after your breakfast. And if you think that your stomach can resist it, then you can start with 1 pill 20 minutes before your breakfast. And then depending on how you feel, 5 to 7 days after, you could start taking your tea at night. And now we're going to speak about our Green 29. And as the product name is mentioned, it's Green 29. And the reason it's because it comes from green products and it comes from 29 green products. It comes with alfalfa. It also has extracts of broccoli, bell pepper. It has green, yellow, and red bell pepper. And to consume these pills is the same as if you were having a large bowl of salad. And this is going to help filter, and it's going to strengthen your blood. And with all the green products, it's going to give oxygen to your blood. And this also has probiotics and lactobacillus that is going to help us with our daily health. For people that have high cholesterol, the suggested use is 2 pills after their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this will help for people that have, as we mentioned, high cholesterol or maybe high levels of triglycerides. Now we're going to speak a little bit about our cran aloe. And as the name also mentions, it has a plant that is very well known worldwide, which is our great aloe vera plant. And as it's a natural diuretic, what it helps is to alleviate when we have a lot of liquid retention. And if you consume 1 ounce of our cran aloe, it equals as if you were eating a bowl of fruit. And this is wonderful if you have any type of urinary tract infection. And it also helps for those of us that need to expose. Sometimes we have gallstones. And this is an excellent product that will help you get rid of your gallstones. And the suggestion is, especially at this time of year, when we have so much cold going on, we suggest that you take a cup with 4 ounces of very hot water, and you add 1 ounce of our cran aloe and take 2 capsules of green 29. And what you're going to do is you're going to open the capsules and you're going to add just the powder into the liquid, and you're going to mix it, and this is going to become a tea. And when you consume this in hot form, what it's going to do is it's going to remove phlegm. It's going to help get rid of the dry cough. As it has the high levels of cranberries and other ingredients, it makes it a juice that is very, very high in antioxidants. And it also has what we know as rosemary. In Mexico, rosemary is very well known to bring down any problem that is like swelling. So if you have swelling, it's very highly recommended that you consume our cran aloe. And so we should all go out there and recommend to everybody to drink cran aloe, as we know that it's very, very high quality, and it has a lot of benefits for everybody to better their health. And we're going to move on to the Levite Plus. As she was mentioning, we could stay here and speak about cran aloe for the whole conference itself. It has so many benefits, and it has so many ingredients that make it such a wonderful product. But we're going to leave it at that for now, and we'll share the rest at another conference. But right now we're going to move on to our Blue Levite. And this is our Blue Levite. It's one of our 3 lines of Levite. This is considered the fruit juice, because we have one that's the herbal and this is the fruit. And this has 5 of the fruits that has the highest contents of antioxidants worldwide. And one of the fruits is the mangostana. And mangostana is known for its qualities, also bringing down the swelling. And so especially swelling in the arteries. And mangostana is also known to help people better their health. People that have cancer, it has been known to help them greatly. We're going to talk about another ingredient, which is our noni. Together with the mangostana, the noni makes a great team because it helps raise levels of your immune system. And now we're going to talk a little bit about our acai berry. Our acai berry is also found in this wonderful juice, and our acai berry is known for its extreme high levels of antioxidants. And we want to share with you guys today that acai berry has higher levels of antioxidant than grape. And our acai berry also has our great omegas, which is the 6 and the 9, which are natural fatty oils that are very, very necessary in our body. And now we're going to speak a little bit about another ingredient, which is our goji. And the goji has been known to have very high levels of vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C, and all the complements of the B vitamin. And we're now going to speak a little bit about the pomegranate. Pomegranate is known to help people that have problems with their heart. And for the gentlemen, we suggest that you take this product because pomegranate has known to help better and to help prevent problems with prostate. And now we're going to speak about our cranberry. Our Blue Levite has complement of the cranberry. And the cranberry, as we mentioned, it helps with the urinary tract infection, but it also helps to get rid of maybe things that we eat that are in our lettuce or in our green vegetables. If sometimes they are not washed properly, it helps get rid of those unwanted in our greens. And cranberry helps with your digestive system as well as your urinary tract. And it also helps relieve for people that suffer gas or acid reflux. The recommendation to take is 1 ounce 3 times a day. And now we're going to speak about another one of our nutritional products, which is part of Ardyss Life. And we're going to start to tell you a little bit about our Power Boost product that we should never go without, which is our Power Boost. And one of the main ingredients in the Power Boost is vitamin B5. And as we know, the Power Boost protects muscles. It gives life and strength to our muscle. And don't forget that the muscle that we want to protect the most is our heart. And this amino acid in our product helps stimulate our growth hormone. And the suggested use is 2 teaspoons in 4 to 6 ounces of water. And this should be taken 2 to 3 times daily. And especially for those of us that are interested in losing weight, this is a very highly suggested product, as it helps to tighten and tone your muscle, and it helps tighten your skin so that as you lose weight, you won't have that loose skin that we so don't like. Our next product is our Pro Digest. And this is a product that we should always be accompanied to our nutritional products. The fact is that a lot of us in our systems are not used to taking natural products, and sometimes people might be alarmed when they have different kind of reactions when they don't know that it's a reaction that's helping better your body, and that is caused by the lack of probiotics or good bacteria. So that is why we have to recommend our Pro Digest. This product has digestive enzymes, as we mentioned. It has over 5 billion lactobacillus, and this helps our digestive system to have a good function, and at the same time, what it does is it helps to repair the flora in your intestines. And this is a good bacteria that all our bodies need, because what this good bacteria also does is it helps our body absorb all the nutrients from our meals. And this will help you have a completely well-balanced nutrition, and it will help you have a good digestion. And a very high recommendation, and that everybody must know, is that as soon as you open your bottle of Pro Digest, it always has to be refrigerated. The fact being is that we're talking about good bacteria, and this bacteria is activated when it's humid, or if it's in heat, it will kill the good bacteria. And we always must remember that as soon as this product is diluted in water, it must be consumed prior to 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the good bacteria is gone, and we need to consume it before the 5 minutes so that it'll go into our system and it'll mix with our juices and the acid of our stomach. So remember, never ever mix this product with warm water. It always has to be cold water. And always remember that this is not one of the products that we could mix and take. The fact being that 5 minutes after it has been diluted in water, our natural product is now gone, and the only thing we have is a delicious tasting juice. But the probiotics and the good bacteria is gone in 5 minutes. So for those of us that have problems with swelling in our tummy after our meals, the suggested use is to dilute 1 teaspoon in 4 ounces of cold water before your meals. And so if you're just looking for a good digestion or for something that will help you digest your food better, then we recommend that you take it after your meals. So for different problems, we suggest that you take it in different manner. You could take it before your meals, you could take it after your meals, and also, if needed, you could also just put it directly into your mouth and let it dissolve with your saliva, and you swallow it slowly. For those people that are lactose intolerant, we suggest that you take your Pro Digest. And for those people that have problems with their body absorbing the nutrients in the food, we recommend you take Pro Digest. For those that have problems at night that can't get a good rest because they snore, we know that that is one of the main causes for sleep apnea. We recommend that you take 1 teaspoon and dilute it in 4 ounces of water right before bedtime. And this is going to help you greatly with that problem. So now we're going to go on to what is our omega 369. And these are the good oils that our body needs and it doesn't necessarily reproduce. And so we have to help our body by giving it to them either in our meals or why not in our omegas. And this is especially recommended for people that have high cholesterol or high levels of triglycerides, because this is our good fat that is coming to help in the aid of the bad fat in our body. And this helps better our arteries, and it gives assistance to our heart. And this is very recommended for people that suffer of depression, because this helps our system. It will help your nails, and it will also help your skin. As soon as you start taking the omegas, you are going to start to see the difference in the quality of your hair, nails, and skin. And now we're going to speak about our Multi-Plus, and this is made by a very special technique which helps our bodies absorb it and in less than 8 minutes. So as soon as you consume it, it's already in your blood system, and this system is called methylation. And so you don't have to wait to have a pill that has to be dissolved. As you take this, automatically it goes into your system and it is taken right away to your blood system, and it helps give oxidation. This has vitamin A, vitamin B, it has folic acid. This also has chamomile, it also has ginseng, it has ginkgo biloba, and many, many more products that are in our great multivitamin. For those of you that might not know it yet, we really recommend that you try it. And we're going to give you a little recipe that we want to share about. We want to incorporate 4 ounces of very hot water, 1 ounce of cran aloe, 1 ounce of Multi-Plus, and 2 capsules of green 29. Again, you open your capsules and you pour the powder into the water, and this becomes a delicious tea. And as you consume this warm beverage, it's going to open up your breathing passages. And this will help you if you have fungus, if you have infections in your skin. And this is recommended to somebody who really needs to take a complete multivitamin. And our product is very concentrated, and it has very high levels of nutrients. So we suggest that you do not take it on an empty stomach, because it could upset your stomach. So we recommend that you take an ounce after your meals. However, this is, like we said, very highly concentrated and very sweet. So what we suggest is that you can incorporate it either to juice or maybe to water, and it has a delicious taste. This is a product that is very highly recommended for you, since when people are ill, they tend to lose their vitamins, or their immune system will go down. She wants to share some of the benefits of our great noni. Even though it is not a natural antibiotic because it is a fruit, it is compared to a natural antibiotic, and it helps get rid of bad bacteria. And also it helps to fight when we have fungus, because it is pure. Okay, now we're going to speak about our coral calcium. Our coral calcium is also very recommended, and it's never less important as the other ingredients, our products that we have already mentioned. And our coral calcium will help with our bones. It also has other ingredients. It has glucosamine, coindentrate, and it also has magnesium and high benefits to protect our bones. And this will also help bring down swelling in your arteries. And we suggest that this product be consumed at night, since it does relax you and it helps you get a very deep sleep, and that will make you have a very, very restful sleep throughout the night, and therefore you will wake up in the morning feeling wonderful. And this also is a great alternative to help us better our arteries, as we mentioned, and therefore also gives your heart health. And it also helps better the function of our nervous system. The suggested use is at night because it does relax you, and as we are asleep, as our body is resting, it helps the body absorb the calcium. And then in the morning when we get up and our bodies are hit by the sun, then what it does is it activates our vitamin D. We're going to talk about our NutriShake 9, and we're going to share a little bit about the ingredients that it contains, and we want to let you guys know that this is a complete breakfast. The first ingredient is the protein, and we want you to know that the protein does come from soya, and it also has digestive enzymes. And what this good bacteria does is that it helps us to digest our nutrients properly. Our protein also has folic acid. This is very important for women that are pregnant or for women that are breastfeeding. And our vitamin B that is in our NutriShake helps us to keep healthy bones, and it helps prevent water retention. It also contains vitamin B12, and this is very important because it helps with prevention against anemia. And this helps with our memory. It also consists of vitamin K, which is very important, which helps the coagulation of the blood in case of an injury. It has the 9 essential amino acids that our body needs. It contains the 9 essential amino acids. It also has vitamin C and zinc oxide. And last week, I believe we mentioned this product, but we want to share a little bit more with what is our cran aloe. And we mentioned that this is a great help for urinary tract. This also helps to better your metabolism and to bring down swelling. It's a natural diuretic, and it will also help in the metabolism of young children. This will also help for people that have high cholesterol, and it also aids for those people that have gastritis. And we recommend that this be taken as a daily drink to help better our health. And it's very delicious tasting. You could dilute it with water. And this is a natural juice, so it could be taken by senior citizens. It could be taken by children, women that are pregnant. This is multifunctional. It helps everybody in every stage. And we're going to share a product that is very important for those of us that want to protect our muscles, especially the main muscle in our body, which is our heart. And we're talking about our Power Boost. The main ingredient in this product is the arginine, and this is an ingredient that helps stimulate the growth hormone. It also helps maintain your skin and your joints healthy, and it also helps with the prevention of cellulite and stretch marks. And what this product does is it helps us to lose fat as we protect our muscle. And it is recommended that you take after your breakfast, after your lunch, or before you go to bed, 1 teaspoon dissolved in water. And if you have problems with muscle pain, what you could do is you can incorporate a teaspoon to hot water, and you could add to that a half an ounce of Power Boost. It's also very great for people that are diabetic. It helps heal arteries, and it helps strengthen the muscle. We want to talk a little bit about one of our wonderful products, and we want to emphasize that this is a great product for women. This is great help to reduce those terrible aches and pains of our menstrual period, and especially for those young ladies that are barely starting with their menstrual cycle and have a lot of menstrual cramps. This is really important that they know how to take. And for those women that are over 40, this is very, very important because it helps reduce the symptoms of premenopause and menopause. This product is called Nature's Remedy, and the recommendation is to be taken 2 capsules daily. This is a supplement that helps to prevent and reduce these symptoms. And so we want to prevent, especially these young girls that are barely starting out with their menstrual cycle and that have these terrible cramps. We want to help them with our Nature's Remedy. Now we're going to move on to another product, and we're going to talk about a product that gives us energy, but this is a product that gives us natural energy without damaging our health. This is a product that has a flavor of citrus and berry, and it has a very soft action when it comes to stimulating energy. It helps us to get rid of tiredness, and because of the main ingredients are amino acids and a couple of stimulants that help us keep our brain awake. If you dissolve a a tablespoon in 8 ounces of water. It will give you 7 hours of energy. It will help you get rid of physical tiredness. This is ideal, especially for those people that work nights. And this product, and we are talking about our inner life, it also helps us when we have went out and maybe we've had one too many drinks and the next day we don't want to have those terrible symptoms. We can take, if we drink our inner life, we can help get rid of those terrible symptoms. This product could be diluted in water and it could also be diluted in juice. And remember that this product does give energy, so we recommend if you don't want to stay up all night, don't take it in the evening. We want to mention that this product does contain caffeine, and as we know, caffeine gives energy. Even though this is a natural caffeine, it comes from green tea and it also comes from guarana. This is a very high recommendation. Is never ever recommend this or never be taken by women that are pregnant or by children. If they're under 18 years of age, don't recommend this product. This is also a product that should be very highly recommended for people that suffer from anxiety or very high levels of stress. Then we would recommend to mix this product with our other product, which is Memory Charge. And we are going to talk a little bit about our Memory Charge, and as soon as we're done talking about our Memory Charge, then we're going to tell you guys how to mix the Inner Life with the Memory Charge. This is a product that no home should be without. This is a product that's very highly recommended for most of our family members. And what this does is it feeds our nervous system and it helps to charge our brain. This also is a big help for our circulation. It also helps us to maintain our arteries healthy. If we are starting or we tend to start to forget things, sometimes we even forget where we placed our car keys, it's very important that we start to take our Memory Charge. This is great help for people that suffer from hypertension, and this also is a great aid for people that suffer from varicose veins. And if we combine this product with our NutriShake, it gives us a very, very complete breakfast. And the suggested use is if you are going to incorporate this to your shake, you follow the instructions on the shake, which is about 2 scoopfuls to 8 ounces of water, and then you would add a teaspoon of our Memory Charge. Okay, now we're going to share how to take the Memory Charge with our Inner Life. And as we mentioned, this is going to be a great help for people that suffer from depression. And we're going to incorporate 1 teaspoon of Memory Charge to 6 ounces of water and 1/4 of a teaspoon of Inner Life. And this is to be taken after breakfast and after lunch. And as we mentioned, don't give this to anybody younger than 18 years of age. And when we say don't give this to children under 18, we're talking about Inner Life because Memory Charge can be given to small children. Memory Charge is also recommended for people that suffer from migraines. And we suggest that you dilute a teaspoon in 4 ounces of water. But if the migraine is so severe and it doesn't go away, then we suggest the straight powder be placed under the tongue and allow it to dissolve on its own. And that's going to get rid of the migraine. It's very important that we know what our products consist of, how we could take them, and also that we could mix them. The fact that we could mix them is they're all natural because they all have plant-based. And for those of us that want to lose weight, it's really important that we drink our NutriShake with either soy milk or water, because when we use this as a meal replacement, we are only intaking, it only has 130 calories. And now we're going to talk about our coffee. Our coffee is also a very healthy and delicious product, and something that we all need to consume in the morning is a very healthy cup of coffee. And for those of us that are coffee lovers, we highly recommend this product. Okay, before we start talking about our coffee and the ingredients of our coffee, we want to give you a little bit of the story behind our coffee. In the 70s, coffee had a big growth. People were doubting if they should take it or not because you had to add a lot of sugar to it. And the reason we share this with you is because we have to make a lot of conscience with our health. And we need to know what is in our drinks, especially what our drinks are sweetened with. And we want to mention that we have our regular De Leon cappuccino, and we also have our black coffee. But all our coffees are made from the highest quality coffee bean available, which is called Arabigo coffee beans. There's other types of coffee beans that are not of the same quality as our Arabigo coffee bean. The Robusto, which is not as high as quality or in flavor as the Arabigo. Our original coffee, which consists of omega-3 and Ganoderma. The black coffee does have caffeine. The original coffee de Leon does have slight caffeine. Our sweet balance is completely decaffeinated. We're going to talk a little bit about the caffeine, so we won't be alarmed when we talk about coffee and caffeine. Caffeine is a substance that stimulates the nervous system, and this helps our brain to maintain and to be always alert. Caffeine, as we well know, is not only in coffee. We have caffeine in other drinks. In a lot of countries, caffeine is considered very useful because it's known that people that consume caffeine daily are very alert, and it also prevents tiredness. It also helps you have a greater focus because of the fact that it activates your nervous system in a good way. It helps you always be alert. Caffeine is something that has been known throughout history. It's something that has been drunk by our ancestors. And this is a great coffee with a delicious flavor for those of us that love to drink coffee, especially in the morning. That is something that we want to share with you guys, is that our coffee contains Ganoderma. And there's a lot of scientific studies that speak very highly of our Ganoderma and about all the benefits that our Ganoderma has. In China, it's considered the king of the mushrooms, considered medicine, and they consider it a very smart mushroom. What this mushroom does is, as it enters the body, it detects if there's a problem, and then it starts to repair it. For example, if somebody has a problem with their digestive system or maybe swelling in the arteries, this mushroom is going to start to work in that affected area, giving it the benefit and repairing the damage in the body. It's also a mushroom that plays a very, very important role, and it helps in our immune system. This mushroom can have a healing crisis, and it's very important that we're aware of this healing process so that we could tell people that are taking it when this occurs. When this crisis were ever to happen, this is what we need to recommend, that they need to have a process of adaptation, because people are very weak in certain parts of their body, and that could cause that you have a healing crisis. The process of adaptation is usually 4 to 5 days. If people have these crises, what they need to do is divide the envelope of coffee in 3, and what they're going to do is they're only going to take the 1/3 of coffee, and they're only going to drink that once a day. After 5 days, they can start to drink half an envelope a day. And then slowly they could start drinking it in larger amounts until their body is completely adapted to the Ganoderma. And if people are having this crisis, it's very important that you recommend that they add 2 drops of lemon to their coffee. And so this will help you to prevent problems when you are drinking your coffee. We're going to start talking about a little bit about our other coffees and their ingredients. Right now we have the original coffee, which is a cappuccino form. Our black original coffee, this also has Ganoderma and omega-3. We also have our sweet balance coffee, which comes in 2 presentations, cappuccino and black. It's very important that you know that this coffee is decaffeinated. This coffee contains Ganoderma, artichoke, milk thistle. It also contains cactus, and in the case of the cappuccino, it also contains cinnamon. We also have our wonderful collagen coffee. As the name tells it, its main ingredient is collagen. This is very important, as collagen helps us keep our nails, our skin, and our hair very beautiful. So thank you for joining us. It was our pleasure, and we look forward to our next conference very, very soon.